Don't wait for the perfect time to start. Just have that audacity to dream big. So my name is Jayeola Joshua, and I'm here with the CCART. So this is my space. Hello. Okay. Hey.
How did your journey into art begin?
I have always loved, creating. So basically, at a tender age, I would say my primary school, because I could remember vividly, I used to draw, at the back of the calendar, because of the limited resources that were available at that moment. And, moving forward, I realized it is not just something of passion, it is something, I can actually earn from. So I studied, I furthered, then I studied at Polytechnic Ibadan, which I did my ND. So during this process, we did everything related to arts, which is sculpting, ceramics, textile, painting as well. So it was all mixed. So I went for my industrial training, which also helped my drawing skills and also got me exposed to what art really is. As at then I was mainly doing it for drawing sake. I didn't really have that idea what art is. I was just curious to learning and exploring. So then after that, I went to the Yaba College of Technology, which I majored in painting. So that was where my journey as an artist began. But previously, I have been taking commissions because most artists they started off with black and white portraits, So I got a lot of commissions on that, a lot. So that was how my journey began as an artist.
What moment would you say shaped you as an artist?
I'll still trace it back to where while I was learning at University of Art, because going there exposed me to uh, many things. How I can express myself as an artist and on my sketch as an because the main thing about your painting is your sketch. Once your sketch is right, then you're free to go. And even later on when you're done, you can break the rules or whatever. So it helps me in terms of my drawings, and my thinking. It also changed my initiatives, how I view the art space and all that. And also some mentors, I would say, I can talk of Mr. Adelakun, while visiting our school during my stay at Yaba College of Technology while I was studying. So he's always saying, Joshua, don't follow the crowd, so that has been one of the things I've been able to hold.
What has helped you stay committed to your practice?
My goals, my aspirations, um, my family, yeah, let me just put it that way, because I came from a polygamy family actually, and I I actually don't have that, support. Not like my mom didn't support me actually, but I don't have that that financial support. So all that, got me committed a lot because I see a lot of um, science. Yeah, so basically my goals, my aspirations, and just being curious about the way forward.
How would you describe your art style?
I explore mostly my personal experience, my environment, you know, I explore cultural values, themes of cultural values as well, and self identity too. So my style generally, it's the red in my works. The red in my works, symbolizes the significance of red. You know, maybe it's passion, determination, power. So and also speculate on my background as well, and my um, you know coming out as an artist in general, so which I'm constantly evolving with it.
What does your art process usually look like?
Firstly, I made my research, which is very very important. So after the research, like I said, it might take a week or two, a month. So I then um, I still romanticize the ideas because I have to make it fit into my tastes, you know. So then I started with a sketch. I first sketch it on my sketch pad, to see where I'm going. Then I transfer it on canvas. Then from canvas, I I start painting. I start with a sketch. I wash. Then I start painting. Then in the process, I get more ideas to infuse to it, to subtract, and to put in. Yeah, so that's how it works for me. It depends on the availability of materials, like the materials I want to use, and how ready I am to work on the piece. Or maybe I have a show, I have a target, I have a show, then I have to prepare for it. So my process is more like I don't wait for inspirations actually, because I have to do what has to be done.
Which of your artworks hold special meaning for you?
It was a commissioned piece, which was last year. It is titled, I made two actually, but the first one was commissioned, and it is titled Jacob's Blessing. So it's the piece is it illustrates two fighting figures, which also represent the angel and Jacob while wrestling. You know, I won't let you go until you bless me, that kind of thing. So it's bet its significance in my journey as an artist, and the collector who purchased the work. So the piece actually had an influence because it came at my lowest, so I gave all I can to the piece.
What would you say has been the biggest challenge for you as an artist?
I just have to. I have to because I know, there are sweet moments. I won't lie to you. There are sweet moments, and there are times where you question yourself, you doubt yourself. Why are you even creating? Why are you doing this? But what kept me going is actually the fact that I know I've had my signs, and definitely it is going to continue. So I have something to, there are people waiting, and I have seen people, a lot of um, um, artists, a lot of artists who are making waves with what they are doing, their talent. So what is stopping me? That feeling, that vibes. I don't have a cheerleader or whatever, but I just have to keep motivating myself. So I think that's just it.
What's one key piece of advice you'll give to an inspiring artist?
Because I'm also an inspiring artist.
But as an inspiring
I
artist
know,
yourself.
I know myself. I would say don't wait for the perfect time to start. just have that audacity to dream big. You just have the audacity to dream, you know, and believe so much in yourself, that people around you, they'll think you are crazy or you are naughty or whatever. But just have the audacity to dream big. The audacity, that's it.